What's up, everybody, and welcome back to A Beer a Day with TK. It's a beautiful, I guess it's almost fall evening here in Findlay, Ohio, and I'm hanging out in the beer shed. Now, as Oktoberfest is approaching, I got the banners up, and I'm super excited. This Saturday will be the Findlay Oktoberfest here in Findlay, Ohio, and there are a ton of different breweries going to be there. I volunteered to work the early shift, I think 1:45 to 4:45, so I'll be down there, and I'll probably take a few videos. But today, we're going to do a special video. This is a Wednesday. This is going to be a WTF Wednesday review. For those of you who may be new to the program, WTF Wednesday is a one day a week when I showcase a beer I normally wouldn't on the program. Now, sometimes that means I do stuff from the big boys like Bud Miller and Coors. Sometimes I try interesting offerings from microbreweries, and more recently I've been trying to get them passport stamps and check out some international beers. Now, this one today is not an international beer. I guess it's a second category. It's kind of a microbrewery or an interesting release or something like that. I don't think it's a microbrewery as much as maybe an interesting release. This is Hulk Hogan's Real American Beer. Now, I know a lot of people have seen this on social media. I mean, I saw it a few weeks back, but I think back then it was only available in Florida. This was over the summer, and I couldn't get a hold of it. Now, luckily, they expanded up into Ohio, and I know the Ginger Yeti gave this to me, so check him out. I'll throw his logo up here somewhere as well. The Yeti went to an event where Hulk Hogan was actually there. I think it was in, I don't know where he was at. I think it might have been in Kent, Ohio, or somewhere like that. But he had a cool video where he went there and Hulk Hogan walked by, and I guess they were promoting the beer, and he picked up a case of it or whatever and shared one with me. So thrilled to be able to try it, and special shout out to the Yeti. Thanks for hooking me up with this. This is super cool. Now, this is made by City Brewing Company. And it was kind of funny, when I looked it up online, it didn't have a city listed for it. But I'm pretty sure that I've seen this City Brewing before. If I'm not mistaken, I think that they are a contract brewery or something like that that does all kinds of stuff. I'm trying to remember if I saved that can. One time I did a malt liquor for a WTF Wednesday that was abysmal, and I'm pretty sure it was made by them. I don't know. When you look it up on Untappd, it only has this beer showing, but I'm pretty sure that's what they are. Let's see what else we got on the can here. Can, there's some writing here, but it's like silver on white. I don't know what genius figured that color combination out. We can hardly read it. Let's see what it says. America's at its best when united. And there's one thing we can all agree on. It's the simple pleasure of sharing a beer. That's why we started Real American Beer, to bring people together, one beer at a time. And it's signed Hulk Hogan. Again, color combinations, dudes. Who does silver on white, man? That's terrible. Should have been red or something so it stands out. But label's pretty cool. You got Hulk Hogan at the top with the American flag. And it looks kind of neat. Now, this is supposed to be a light beer, so, I mean, expectations probably aren't super high in that regard. 4.2% ABV. Couldn't find anything on IBUs. Ratings-wise, does surprisingly well. Untappd at a 3.32. Beer Advocate at 2.89. Now, I suspect maybe some of the better grades on Untappd are by 40-plus-year-old dudes like myself that are nostalgic for the Hulkster and think that this is just a super cool beer. Beer Advocate tends to be people that take a little bit more time and take it a bit more serious. But if we look at it in the glass, it's kind of light gold. You can see right through it. I mean, it's completely translucent there, I guess. You can see right through. Fair amount of bubbles, decent amount of carbonation going on there. The head looks respectable. I mean, I got 2 fingers of nice white frothy head for a light beer. Not bad. Doesn't look like it's going anywhere. Looks like a fair amount of carbonation there. There's a lot of bubbles. A lot of bubbles. Nose. It just kind of smells like adjunct graininess. Not in a gross way, just, you know, like that corny, ricey kind of scent, like an adjunct scent. That's what I'm picking up. Not if it's, I think I got a tiny little bit of like lemon or something, like some kind of light citrus there. Yeah, that's odd. Wasn't expecting that. It's weird. My sinuses cleared up perfectly today, and I can smell everything nicely. So I'm picking up some stuff maybe sometimes I normally don't. Yeah, it smells good. Let's give it a shot. Cheers. Yeti, thanks for hooking me up with this, my brother. Greatly appreciate it. Body is what you expect. It's light. And I'm not going to knock it. It's supposed to be a light beer, so is what it is. Flavor, surprisingly good. I think you got a couple of different things going on. It's not super complicated against a light beer. First thing, you get some graininess, and it is a little bit of like an adjunct graininess, but it's not offensive. You maybe get like a tiny bit of a crackery malt thing. You get a tiny bit of hops at the end. Like I said, I didn't see anything on IBUs. Not super hoppy, but you do pick it up at the end. It's not pronounced, but it's there. You know that it's there. And maybe, kind of weird. Like on the nose, I think I picked up a little citrusing. I don't know that I'm getting it in the beer itself, though. To me, kind of just light graininess, light hop finish. Pretty decent sessionable beer, 4.2, and it has a Hulkster on it. That's a win for me. Is this something that you think is going to win the Great American Beer Fest or something like that? Probably not. But is it nostalgic and kind of cool? Yeah. And I'd imagine you didn't pay a whole heck of a lot for this. I think I don't know if you got a 12-pack or a case, but I would imagine you paid a whole heck of a lot for it, probably $20 or something. So, I don't know. I think it's probably a pretty good deal. What do I think about it? I think it's okay. I think it's pretty decent. Would I drink another one of these? Yeah, I would. I don't know that I would sort it out, like seek it out and drink it regularly. Although, if I'm trying to watch calories, the one I've been drinking recently is Outlaw. I don't know if anybody's had that. I did a video on it a while back. I think a 12-pack is about $10, and it's okay. Decent taste, only 100 calories. So if you're having a couple beers during the week and don't want to pack on the pounds, that's what I've been going with. Doesn't say any calories or anything on here. No. Doesn't. Oh, no. Sorry, 110 calories. It does say it. It does say it here. Brewed and bottled by Real American, LaCrosse, Wisconsin, and under special agreement, Chicago, Illinois, Stevens Point, Wisconsin, Clearwater, Florida, and Denver. So I'm guessing LaCrosse is where my dad lived there for a year. LaCrosse is where Mickey's brewery was. That's that city brewery. I'm telling you, it's a contract brewery then. So they probably have a company that makes this, and then they farm it out, and they just have it made in different breweries across America. Still, cool idea, cool beer. Thrilled the Yeti hooked me up with this. So for me, it's a thumbs up. I would drink another one. Like I said, I don't know if I'd want to drink a dozen of these, but, it's okay. It's a novelty. It's pretty neat. So I think it gets a thumbs up. The Hulkster gets a thumbs up. If you like the video, give me a thumbs up. Hit that like button. If you want to see more videos like this, please hit subscribe. And as always, you got any comments or questions, jump in down below. Are there any other wrestling-inspired beers I should be looking for? This is my second one. I think I did the Al Snow one a while back. And I know there are other wrestling beers out there. A while back, my buddy Pete wanted the Al Snow beer because he was doing a WrestleMania event and was trying to hook up as many wrestling-themed beers as he could. And I also did that Ultimate Indulgence the other day that Pete sent me, which was the Ultimate Warrior kind of on the front of the can. So if there are any other cool wrestling beers, let me know. Hopefully there's like a Mick Foley or a Roddy Piper beer somewhere. I got to find it. Hey, till next time. Cheers.